How many times have you made a choice with your money and then later regretted it? I know I have. The key is to not make it a habit and to be in control of your money. It's important to have a plan in place, and I am excited to share today's show with you. Welcome to the latest episode of Igniting Your Dynamic Self with Wendy Bjork. As an international best-selling author, inspirational speaker, and founder of heartsofwellness.com, it is my mission to empower women feeling lost in the medical system who want a holistic approach to their life, to feel hope, harmony, options, peace, and empowerment to help others along the way. Joining me today is my guest, Barry Sanborn. Barry is a certified personal financial coach and helps people make better day-to-day decisions with their money. He resides in Joplin, Missouri, and helps people all over the world achieve their personal financial goals through his personalized programs. He helps people create a strategy with tactics and processes to take control of their take-home pay. So let's dive in.
Well, welcome to the Igniting Your Dynamic Self show, Barry. I am so happy to have you here today.
Oh, thank you so much, Wendy. Appreciate being on.
So I know from speaking with you that you are helping people as a financial coach, and I would just love to hear more about what a financial coach does for people.
Yeah, I help people basically make better day-to-day decisions with their money. Nothing to do with investments or investment guidance, but taking control of their take-home pay. And along with that, reducing their stress associated with living paycheck to paycheck or making too much money to feel broke, or just realizing and thinking that they can't ever get to a better course. Life's just always going to be like this. I provide tactics, strategies, and processes to help them with their day-to-day finances and their take-home pay.
And I know talking to people about money is not an easy subject. We have a lot of money stories in our heads from growing up. What inspired you to take on this work?
Yes, so I have training in business from college, and then I was actually a youth minister for 27 years. So I'm very used to listening to people and to being there for them through their greatest times and through some tough times as well. So I kind of combined those two in starting the business 3 years ago, and that drive to really help people with their money, with the stress associated with it, with the frustration, with the feeling of kind of giving up at times, and then listening to them through 1 hour coaching sessions as an individual, or if they're married with their spouse, to kind of get a definite plan where above all they have hope. They hope and they believe things can get better, and I'm going to assist them in making that happen.
And when you start with somebody, how does that process look, or what does that process look like, or how does that work?
Yeah, so I'll meet with them for a free 30-minute consultation, and it's for me to really listen first and foremost, to hear what is the individual or couple saying. What are they not saying? What are points of emphasis to them, either with dollars and cents, or a lot of times it's just with their process. Like, we have an extra $100. Should we save it? Should we invest it? Should we pay off a bill? Just forget it. Let's just worry about that next month. So I'm really listening to them first and foremost. And then at the end, I'm telling a little bit about the financial coaching process and about what could be possible for them in their individual or specific situation.
And do you provide like a roadmap or some kind of a blueprint for them to take on with them to keep them on track so that they feel supported, or do you provide ongoing support?
Absolutely. The nature of on-call personal financial coaching that I provide is I'm there for them. It's a 3-month start. So for those 90 days, I'm available by phone, text, email to answer any questions they have. Plus, I meet with them every 2 weeks for an hour at a time. And we dig deep into their why. Why are they wanting to take control of their finances? It's not just, I want to pay the electric bill. It's a much greater reason. It's a much more long-term reason. And I want to help them with that. So the coaching is then customized to their needs, their goals. And every 2 weeks as I meet with them, I will then send them a 1-page summary of the coaching session. I don't know about you, but I wouldn't read a 20-page summary if someone sent it to me for an hour meeting.
No.
But I'll read a 1-page summary. It says at the bottom, action items to consider. meaning they make all the choices. I don't ever say you have to do this. They make the choices. And then in 2 weeks, we meet back together and I say, how did it go? How did that work? Just hear their updates.
Sounds great. And it sounds very empowering, where you're giving them the tool, basically set their life up for success as they move forward. Do you have some good success stories that you'd like to share?
Yes, have some really neat success stories. Some happened quickly, others over time. But one success story was an individual said her stress level was at a 10 on a 1 to 10 scale. She said, my hair is on fire. I am so stressed about money. I'm not sleeping. This is not something that is good at all. Over time, she said her stress had gone down to a 4. So she was still checking on money, but it wasn't a subject of sleepless nights. It wasn't anything like that. It was just something more to check in with. Another success story would be actually just yesterday talking with a lady who over time has, through just some tweaks to her spending plans, some shopping around for different services, she, through everything she has done, through just encouragement, but she did all the work as far as the calling and the emailing and things like that, gained $1,500 plus in financial traction per month by just some basic changes that she decided to make. And so that was really good to see as well.
That is great. I think fall into these a lot of people fall into the traps of see so much online of buy this now, you can have this now. We are in this society of instant gratification. And do you feel the people you see are kind of getting caught up in that? We're attributing to their spending and how that's circling back around to them?
Oh, absolutely. And another part of that is people see that someone down the road has a certain item that they want. But what we'll talk about is this person may or may not actually own the item. They may be making a series of payments on it. I'm going to ask, what do you want to achieve? Where do you want to be with your money? And let's get a plan to get you there. So you're absolutely right about the importance of prioritizing and realizing that maybe for everyone it's not as great as it seems for that person down the road.
Do the families that you meet with typically bring their, like if they have older kids, older teenagers, do they include them in this so that they can learn, go along with it?
Yes, they're welcome to do that. Some do, some don't. I meet with a lot of people on Zoom. And then I also meet locally with people in person. So, oh yes, I've had more than one who says, definitely want our kids to understand why we're going to be making some of the changes that we're making and what we're looking to achieve longer term. So you're absolutely right.
This is trickle down, and I see it with my kids' friends too, how a kid might have 30 pairs of tennies. Why? I just ask myself, and I ask him to ask himself, why does he need 25 or 30 pairs of shoes? Part of our society of we just have to have everything right now. And we need to turn that around because there's so much waste. I mean, that kid's not going to wear all those shoes. And he's not going to wear them out. He'll probably outgrow them before anything happens. Teaching the younger generation, the kids today of, yes, we have to work for what we have. That is a fact. To appreciate what you have and be grateful. That all gets mixed into this.
Oh, you're absolutely right. And part of that is the client having the opportunity to prioritize what is most important to them and then really go from there. And I encourage them to look at keep, reduce, eliminate. What expenses are really important that you want to keep? What expenses could you reduce, if not significantly? And then what expenses do you want to eliminate, including many charges we're all getting charged for that we don't even know are hitting our bank accounts? Free trials that aren't free anymore, subscriptions that have gone up 2 or 3 levels of service since we started. And I'm going to encourage the clients to keep, reduce, eliminate, and it's amazing what can be done just from that.
I think that would apply to anybody that's in business as well. It's a good idea. And I do this myself once or twice a year, just go through my statements and see. I do the same thing. What am I not really using? I had a subscription that I thought I'd use it someday, and I didn't want to get rid of it because I bought it on a Black Friday special. And I thought, I'm still not using this.
Yes.
What should I give it up? Because it's half the price of what everybody else has to pay coming in. It's ingrained in us, I think, to know that we need to keep doing this, to keep looking through things and keep reviewing it. I think that's just a good habit to have.
Oh, you're absolutely right. And to just see what's a priority and how priorities have changed as the years go by, I totally agree.
Do you have any last words of advice for our listeners today?
Just really want to say there is hope. No matter where you are starting, there are things you can do to improve your finances and to really reach and look at your longer term why. And I just really enjoy talking with people about that and just helping them with the hope and the belief that it can improve and that their situation definitely can go toward where they want it to be with their money.
I can see you just have a really amazing gift of being able to connect with people on this financial level. Talking about money is not fun. It's not easy. It can be a hard topic. So thank you for doing this for people. And how can they reach you? How can they get in touch with you to enroll in your program and find out more?
Oh, thank you. Yes. For a free consultation or information just about financial coaching, what is it? You can check me out on Facebook at Sanborn Financial Coaching LLC, just as put on my label here on the broadcast, Sanborn Financial Coaching LLC, or my website is MissouriMoneyCoach.com. That's MissouriMoneyCoach.com. So either of those ways can get in contact with me for more information.
Great. And we will link both of those below. I really appreciate you coming on today and sharing how you are helping people get back in control of their money. It doesn't have to be hard. It's just like anything, just baby step. Process sounds so helpful that I know you're going to have many, many success stories. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Looking forward to seeing everybody again on Igniting Your Dynamic Self. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Bye.